Alright, everyone. First off, I should say, sorry for taking so long to make this, but I haven't really had a chance to record anything. And, sorry about that stupid. It's not a freaking racetrack, dude. You really have to. Or I think that's a motorcycle, but, yeah, I just haven't had the time to record this, so now I am finally gonna get the chance to record it, so let's do that. Anyway, about 2 weeks ago, I celebrated getting 1,000 subs, and I have actually gotten like 20 more since then. So I'm at like 1,025 or something like that. So yeah, it took me long enough to do this, but let's finally get to answering your questions, which is what I made the video about last week. Is gonna be a Q&A, and honestly, there's not as many questions as I would have liked, but let's do this anyway. Anyway, first up we have from Barney Jr. He asks, "What was your favorite video to make?" So my favorite video to make. I mean, my favorite video is a bit different from my favorite video to make because favorite videos to make are the easy ones. I just upload just random gameplay clips. I mean, it's not like I hate making videos, but I like watching the end product is a lot better than just making the video. A lot of times making videos is just stressful, which is something that every single content creator will probably tell you. But my favorite video that I've made, honestly, probably Tetra Terror episode 2. There's a few others I might say are my favorites, like Tetra Terror episode 6. I'd say maybe my Fall of Assyria video. I like that quite a bit. And my Pokemon retrospectives I think were pretty good too, especially my Emerald one. So I guess if I had to choose one video, like if all my videos are going to get deleted and I had to save one, I'd probably say Tetra Terror episode 2. And honestly, I actually did have quite a bit of fun making that, so yeah. And then he also has another question, which is, are you ever going to make another episode of Tetra Terror? And the answer is yes. I'm actually working on it right now, but the thing about Tetra Terror is I gotta be in the mood to make them. Like, I can't force myself to make them unlike a lot of other videos. I gotta be in the mood, or else it turns out like crap. So, yes, I'm working on it right now. Maybe during March or something it'll finally come out, but it just take a while to make. Not editing, but just coming up with ideas for a script. I'm not a very good script writer, and just getting my sister around to record stuff. It has to, the amount of, I don't get many chances to record stuff with my sister. I mean, I cannot say stuff right now, but yeah, Tetra Terror episode 7 will be coming out soon, and there will be, I think, 3 more episodes after that, and I plan to get done with the series about a year to year and a half from now, so yeah. And I'm not going to give any spoilers though, but I have no idea what I'm going to do for the ending anyway, so I don't know why I said that. Anyway, then we have one from Sinai. I don't know how to pronounce that last name, but he's actually, I think, the first person to like ever comment on one of my videos. He was like, so I really appreciate him. He really motivated me to keep going. But he asks, what motivated you to make this channel? What inspired you to continue? Well, this is something I want to talk about, and I have a plan to talk about this in a future video someday, but to make it brief, this isn't my first YouTube channel. I actually had one before this, where I basically it was kind of like SNL, where I use plush animals, it wasn't like SNL at all, because the content was about the Bible, so I portrayed the Bible with like stuffed birds, and I did that one for most of my like pre-teens until I was like, I stopped doing birds. I made like some gameplay videos of like with a regular camera in front of a TV and stuff, and some reactions, which is the same thing, just a camera and no mic, no whatever, or the mic built into the camera, but no editing whatsoever. That channel, I got to about, I think, like 100 subs or so. But then my school, the channel was for my school account, and then the school deleted it in 2018. So 2018 is when I started this channel, and this channel I exclusively made mostly for video games. Some YouTubers that have inspired me to what I base my videos after, there's a couple. I mean, AVGN, it's pretty obvious. Another one is Lonely Goomba, who is similar to AVGN, but his style is a bit different, and I'd say my videos are kind of closer to Lonely Goomba than AVGN. There's a few others too. I think kind of there's a lot of the personality-based game reviewers like Peanut Butter Gamer, Pro Jared, Space Hamster that I kind of got inspiration from. And then the other one was Yuri of Wind, which is what I based my voice off of. So, at least in the past. So, the main reason why in the past my voice was like,
the Super Smash Bros. Franchise sure is a masterpiece. There are so many games, including non-Nintendo franchises, that come together in a single game. But, will you love it or hate it,
I don't remember the whole script, but the main reason why I talked like that was because, for one, I thought it sounded cool, mostly because at the time, I was about 16 or so, and my voice actually hadn't completely gone for puberty yet. I was still having constant voice cracks. It didn't sound as deep as it is now, so just it didn't sound great. If I would have done that. I don't know if I have any clips or anything of my real voice during that time, but second is why it sounded kind of different. It wasn't just because I was doing a fake voice, but also because of my mic. So that kind of also made a difference. And then why I kind of like forgot how to do a voice, like after a while, like, so in 2018, this is probably not something anyone cares about, but I made like 2 videos and then my computer broke, so I had to get a new one, so I didn't make a video for like 9 months or whatever. And then when I finally came back, I think I kind of like forgot how to do the voice, so it was a lot less extreme. And then it was kind of intentional at a certain point, but I slowly started to change my voice each video to make it more and more like my voice, my real voice. And then I also got new mics, so that's why my voice has changed so much. Right now, my voice is pretty much what you hear in real life, only it's a slight bit different because most people's narration voices are slightly, just listen to AVGN for instance, or, I don't know, but yeah. And that's why my voice has changed so much. I know on the poll, that was one of the top choices, was people wanting to know why my voice changed so much. I get so many comments about that, and honestly, if I would have just used my normal voice from the start, I wonder if a lot more people would have subscribed. I get so many comments about that. And what inspires me to continue from that comment, man, there's so many cars. I'm real sorry, guys, but the main thing that's inspired me to continue is just kind of boredom and kind of motivation from a lot of people commenting and watching my videos, and I just really don't have anything better to do with my life, I guess. So yeah, I do plan actually to retire from this channel someday. I honestly never want this channel to get really big. I never want this channel to be my job, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because I kind of hate getting too much attention. I just want this channel to get to maybe 10,000. I never want to get to 1 million or 100,000. If this channel ever gets over 100,000, I'm deleting my whole channel if it gets too big. Because I just hate like the treatment a lot of celebrities or big people get. I'm probably never even gonna get there if I try, but I never want to have people really talking about me that much, honestly. I want to get to the point of where people are like, comment on my videos about the game, but not talk about me. Maybe once in a while, like, if I have a story, they kind of, but I just don't want to really be someone that people really talk about or make videos about, or I'm not mentioned or anything. I don't like attention like that. I kind of like some of the work I get kind of get attention, but not me specifically to get attention. I just don't like it. Man, I really went on a tangent there, but we have one from Nobody Rocks. What is your favorite Pokemon game and my favorite Mother game? So my favorite Pokemon game, I think I've already said this, but Pokemon Emerald, Gen 3 in general is probably my favorite, just because I think it's a nice balance between the gameplay. In the first two generations, the gameplay has a lot of flaws, so there's not a lot of flaws. It's pretty refined in Gen 3, but there's something that happens kind of later in the franchise where there's just either too much stuff or it kind of gets, I don't know, bad, but it just doesn't, it's not as good. So I'd say Gen 3 is kind of the balance between those, the old and the new, so that's probably what's my favorite. I mean, I really like Gen 2 as well. It's really close between Gen 2 and Gen 3. I also like Gen 1 quite a bit too, so at one point Gen 1 was my favorite, another point Gen 2, and now I'd say right now Gen 3 though. So as for my favorite Mother game, I'd probably say Mother 2. I think that's most people's favorite. I mean, I guess Mother 3, but I don't know how many people actually play Mother 3. I actually really like Mother 1 though, and this is a really unpopular opinion, but I'm going to talk about it someday. Couple years from now probably, but I actually like Mother 1 better than Mother 3, mostly because of personal experiences. Like Mother 3 kind of, I wouldn't say PTSD, but it kind of brings back bad memories and it kind of hampers my enjoyment of the game. So yeah, so that's mostly why. From a gameplay perspective though, yeah, Mother 3 is far superior to Mother 1. And then we have one from Dog Tag. Have any good dating advice? And no, I don't. I mean, don't date, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really someone who's really like interested in dating. Like, I don't know. I've tried a couple of times, but honestly, it's just not for me. I'm just not interested in relationships. I'm kind of an introvert, and I just don't desire it. I hate the societal pressure, but honestly, I could see myself going my whole life without dating anyone and being happy. I don't know. And there's one more question that's... Hold on, let me go to the video. It was on a different video though, so let's see. It's from Mr. Saturn. Hey, I heard you're doing Q&A. Can I ask you some stuff? No pressure. Okay. What is your favorite game or game series? My favorite game of all time, it kind of varies. I'd say Super Mario 64 in some cases, Majora's Mask in others, and sometimes I'd say Earthbound. If I had to choose one, I'd say right now, like I enjoyed the most, probably Earthbound. If you had to say one that had the biggest impact on my life, and throughout most of my life, I'd say is my favorite game, probably like Super Mario 64, so, yeah. And my favorite game series, I'd say Mario, probably just because of how many there are. Like, you got Super Mario 64 and the rest of the Super Mario games. You got the Paper Mario games, Mario & Luigi games, Mario RPG, Mario Kart, Mario Party, Super Smash Bros. Can technically count as a Mario game, I guess. There's just so much that I really like the Mother games, but honestly, if I was stuck on a deserted island, could only have one series to play, I'd choose Mario just because of how much there is. But Mother's a close second. And what video I'm most proud of? Well, I guess most proud of is different than what video I like the most. I guess the video I'm the most proud of is probably, I don't know, Fall of Assyria, because of how I was using a lot of professional editing, and it's something I've actually showed people in like Tetra Terror. I mean, I've showed a couple family members Tetra Terror, but now that I'm in college, I should mention my age right now, I'm 20, I'm a junior in college. I don't think most people are gonna find Tetra Terror something that an adult should ever make. But yeah, Fall of Assyria is something I can actually show people. I'm actually having a minor in history, what I'm going to college for. I'm gonna get a major in basically video art, minor in history, so it's basically two things mixed together. Origins of the channel, I kind of just said it. I've kind of always wanted to make YouTube videos. My old channel got deleted by the school, so I'm in a new one. Might go into more in depth someday for a really special video I plan on making. So that's all I'm gonna give you for now. I mean, I guess I could say that the first video I made on this channel, I had the idea to make it for a long time, and I wrote a lot of scripts of my older videos in study hall. I named Alpha Leaf Gaming, I guess, is the other thing I'm gonna add on today. Alpha Leaf Gaming was actually like a placeholder name. Like I didn't actually plan to use it, and then I couldn't come up with anything better. Like it's not really that good of a name, honestly, because when you type it in, you get Minecraft above me because of the Alpha Leaf. So I really wish I would have gone for something different. Maybe my channel would grow a lot more, but I mean, it is what it is. And then finally, face reveal, please. Yeah, see this right here? This Fire Emblem Engage? That's me. That's what it looked like in real life. I mean, there's also me getting shoved into the locker. I don't want my face out on the internet because I'm really self-conscious and don't really have much self-esteem. And I know after most people's face reveals, they get made fun of, and I don't want that. I mean, if you really dig deep in my channel, you'll find some pictures of me. I'm pretty, and I'm an average person. I'm not handsome. I'm average height, average weight, average everything. I'm just average. Maybe a little below average, but yeah, and those were pretty much all the questions. Man, this has been going on actually way longer than I thought it would. I'm sorry, I should have really written the script, but I've just been really busy these past couple weeks. Sorry about not making a lot of videos lately, but my classes in college have just been insane, just how much stuff I've had to do. I've also been playing Fire Emblem Engage, so that's pretty much taking up all the free time I have, and I've been making a short video for this Valentine's Day. And I guess I can mention Fire Emblem Engage. I actually really like Fire Emblem Engage, like way more than I thought I would. I don't know why I enjoy it. Well, I guess one of the big things is, especially when it comes to story, basically before I bought the game, I heard the story is an abomination. I was expecting it to be like Fire Emblem. I was expecting it to be worse than Fate. I was expecting it to be like Sticker Star level when I played it. And while the story isn't like great or anything, it's not that bad. There's a lot of stuff I hate in the game, but you know, if you guys really want, maybe I'll make like a quick review if I have some time of Emblem Engage. It's not going to be like a massive video like my Pokemon retrospective, but if you guys really want, I could. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of right now. And this is going to be the only chance I get to voice over stuff for the next couple weeks. So yeah, just as I hit 1,000 subs, I haven't had the time to make any videos, which really sucks. And yeah, I really appreciate everyone who subbed to me, and all the new people subbed. I also appreciate you too. I've gotten like 50 subs the past month, which is more than any time ever in my channel's history. I mean, I never get that many subs in a month. The most I've gotten is like 25. So I really appreciate this channel growth I'm getting. Hopefully I never get to 100,000 subs, or I'm deleting my channel, and yeah, or I'm just, well, maybe not delete my channel, but I'm just gonna not post anymore. I mean, if I ever get to like 1 million, then I'm definitely gonna delete my channel. Well, I don't know, but yeah, I appreciate everything. I like where my channel is right now. Maybe get a little bigger, to 10K is my goal for someday. And I guess if you guys have any ideas for videos, place them in the comments. I might do them, but I already have enough on my plate as it is right now. So yeah, next video is probably, well, next video after what I have planned right now is probably going to be Tetra Terra episode. Nah, it's not going to be. It's probably going to take way longer. Probably have another video in the meantime. It's going to be sometime in March. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Thank you all for watching. And thank you all for the Q&A and everything else. Alright, I'm tired. And sorry about all the background noises. But it's the only chance I'm going to get to voice this over. Oh yeah, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Okay, it's the only self-promotion I'm going to give this channel. I'm never gonna take any sponsorships, I swear. screw them. And also, my channel's not going to be monetized. I'm not monetizing my channel. Just seeing how YouTube has a new rule where you can take all the money you make, and it's only going to be like $10 a month anyway, so yeah. Anyway, I'll see you all next time, everyone.